Hi there, Scorpio. This is the Spirit Warrior with your weekly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column is the current energy, and the first card out is the Six of Pentacles. Next up, we have the Seven of Cups, and this is followed by the Star card. The second column are your challenges. First up is the Five of Swords. Then it's the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The third column are your opportunities. Here is the Empress. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. The last column is the possible outcome of the reading. And it's the Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords. What a great combination that is. And the Eight of Cups. So my initial feeling of this spread is there are quite a few challenges here, aren't there? There's the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, which do indicate there's quite a possible amount of discomfort, pain, suffering and general unpleasantness in life. So we'll see how this plays out for you here, Scorpio. The Six of Pentacles is a card of rebalancing. So it's about giving and receiving and how you use and seed money and treat others who aren't as well off as you. The Seven of Cups is a card of opportunity. The universe is saying, here you are, here's all the possibilities of your life. But of course, not all these cups contain things that you'd really like. And so it's important to remember to focus on the thing that you truly desire in life. And of course, these are all images in your mind, they're thoughts, they're desires, they're not reality. And so it's important to remember that these need to be pulled down from the heavenly plane to the earthly plane. And the Star card is your dreams and wishes coming true. So really this is a whole lot of promise here. Even though there's some discomfort looking at us over here, it seems as though there are great possibilities available to you in this reading. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles. The Five of Wands clarifies the Seven of Cups. And the Hangman clarifies the Star card. So the King of Pentacles is the master of prosperity and abundance. And he does confirm that as you bring your life into balance, as you adjust and clarify and decide how you want to use and seed your money, you will be truly prosperous and abundant. So this really is saying, have a look at your money habits, have a look how you use money, how you feel about money, whether you're always focused on lack rather than prosperity, and that if you adopt a prosperity mindset, then this will truly flow into your life. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, and it suggests there's a whole lot of confusion going on in your mind. You're really not certain about which path you want to take in life. And so the Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's contorted himself into all sorts of different shapes so he can get a different look, a different angle on life. And this suggests that this is what you require to determine which path you need to take in life. Of course, the Hangman, like the Seven of Cups, is a fairly static card, so you do need to take action once you've determined the perspective of life that you want to follow. The Five of Swords is a card of discourse and conflict. So there's been an argument, a vehement discussion, there's been a battle, and that you've had to walk away from it. It's suggesting there's something in your life that you don't really want to deal with anymore, that there's no way that you can really make peace with it. The only way that you can move on in life is to move away and to regroup and rebalance your life. The Page of Cups, of course, is new love. The only other love card here is the Empress. So if you're looking for love, it's quite possible that it can flow into your life. If you're not looking for love, the Page of Cups says that something that you truly love will come into your life. So it may be a new car, a new house, a new job, something highly desirable that will really make your heart sing. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. Like the Seven of Cups and the Hangman, it is a static card. So once he's decided where he's planting his seeds, it is important to take action. So we've had a couple of flickers here. The King of Wands clarifies the Page of Cups. The Four card clarifies the Five of Swords. And the Page of Wands clarifies the Knight of Pentacles. So indeed the Fool card is saying that you've needed to choose a new path, that this path of the Five of Swords is no longer serving you in life, and so now you're taking new beginnings. Now you're taking a leap into the future. This is a leap of faith. This is a leap of wanting to experience new things in life. The King of Wands is the master of taking action, and the Page of Wands is all about new beginnings. So as you decide to step forward and see what opportunities the universe has laid out for you, the Page of Wands gives you that adventurous spirit to go out for looking for new possibilities and new ideas in your life. And that King of Wands is about getting things done. He is highly energized, enthused, and this shows that you're really fired up to find out a new path in your life. In the opportunities, we have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about respite. It's about taking a pause in life to recharge the batteries and reset your path in life. And of course, the Five of Swords may be a very challenging situation. And so the Four of Swords is about rebuilding your inner strength and getting ready for new opportunity to go out and create the life that you desire. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life turning, and of course sometimes at the bottom and sometimes you're at the top, and of course the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords suggest that life may feel as though you've been at the bottom of the wheel, and now the wheel is starting to turning towards your dreams and wishes in the Star card. And so the momentum of your life is starting to feel a lot more positive than maybe it has felt in the past. And the Empress is love, joy, happiness, abundance, and fertility. So this really is an amazing reward as your life is on the improve. The Empress is clarified by the Strength card. The Lovers clarifies the Wheel of Fortune. And the Magician clarifies the Four of Swords. So there seems to be a whole lot of new opportunity coming into your life here with all these major arcana, 5 out of 6 cards, major arcana, saying there is major opportunity ahead for you here, Scorpio. The Strength card is about quelling those inner voices. This is the Five of Swords and the negativity that may go with the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords. It is about saying negativity and pain and sorrow is not going to be the driving force in my life, that you want it to be a positive path, a path of energy and adventure and positivity. And the Lovers card says you have a choice. Of course, it can be a new, amazing relationship. So if you're looking for love, certainly it is here for you, Scorpio. But this can be a choice between the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, which is pain and suffering, or the amazing possibilities of the Empress card and the Star card. And of course, the Magician is giving you the energy, the tools to create the life that you truly desire. So he is the master creator. So the universe is giving you the power to create the life that you truly desire. So these two cards have been sitting out here like a sore thumb, haven't they? They're so prominent in the reading. So the Ten of Swords is something that's dead, done and over with. Nothing more to be done with this. It's over, and you can see the dark skies are starting to recede and the sunlight is starting to come over the horizon. And the Three of Swords would be the inner pain and sorrow that you felt at the loss here. So there's been a loss. It may have been many things in life. It could be a relationship, work. It could be a friendship. There's something that is no longer any good to you, but it's created much pain and suffering as you've had to leave it behind. And this is what the Eight of Cups is about. The universe is saying it's time to leave these things behind. It's time to go and find what is missing in your life. You can see the Eight of Cups here, and the man is going out to find the Ninth Cup, which sits in here. So the message is kind of clear, isn't there? There's been some pain and suffering and even some pretty heavy negative discourse and quarrelling. So it's been an upsetting situation, but it seems even through this situation, you've been able to focus on your dreams and wishes, and the universe is saying that life is definitely on the improve here with the Wheel of Fortune, and is giving you all the tools and the ability to make a choice to move past this situation and move on in life. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Five of Pentacles clarifies the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords clarifies the Seven of Cups. Sorry, the Eight of Cups. So the Five of Pentacles does say that you felt left out in the cold. You felt as though that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's felt as though you've been drudging through the snow and life has been really difficult, and it's made you really uncomfortable in the Three of Swords. The Lovers are clearly saying it's time to make a choice. The choice is whether to stay in this negative mindset. So often the Five of Pentacles can be a mindset as much as a difficult situation. So even when things have improved, you hold that negative mindset and feel as though life is never good enough. And this is really a choice about being strong enough within in the Strength card to make a decision to engage the creative powers of the Magician, to embrace the options the universe is again showing you here in the Seven of Cups, and to use the energy of the Knight of Swords to charge forward in life. Of course, the Knight of Swords, it is a very frenetic energy, but it's important that you focus this energy. Otherwise, he can be a bit rash and charge around in circles and not really achieve anything. So it's important to focus your energy as you start to feel more energized and feel that you're leaving the Five of Pentacles behind. We'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy of the reading. And it is the Nine of Cups. So, Scorpio, the universe is being very clear. The outcome is your dreams and wishes coming true. So, the start and the end of the reading are your dreams and wishes are on their way, and you should feel highly optimistic about life in the very near future. What a great outcome. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So, of course, the Seven of Swords can be a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. So you do need to be aware that maybe somebody's being dishonest with you. And of course, in the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of opportunity for somebody to do the wrong thing by you here. So it's certainly important to be vigilant about how others are treating you in life and to establish really strong boundaries and know what your worth is and stand strong even in the face of difficult times, which are laid out here. But of course, he's stealing the swords so that the soldiers can't go to war against him in the morning. And so this is a card of new strategy of doing things differently. And so the universe is saying that you need a different strategy in life. The way you've lived your life in the past will no longer serve you, and now is the time to adopt new ways and new paths in life. I hope you like that, Scorpio. What an amazing reading. Very interesting. It certainly seems as though life is on the improve for you here. Give me a like and subscribe if you like that reading. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.